Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last one, we went through Classic mode, running through as the Mii Sword Fighter, and today we're gonna be, Mii Sword Fighter. Today we're gonna be doing Classic mode as the final one, of course that being the Mii Gunner, the last episode of Classic mode, and of course we're gonna be going back into customs. We're gonna make ourselves a new Mii fighter because we kind of need to, as we have the two of them, but we're missing one more. We're missing the last one, the Gunner. And let's see how this one looks. So the Gunner, obviously, each of them, as previously mentioned, just covers three big major classes, right? You got the close range fighter, you got kind of like the mid-range sword fighter, and you got the long-range Gunner, right? And that's how they look. As per usual, we're going in with no equipment, standard headgear and outfits, and with the standard specials, those being Charge Blast, Flame Pillar, Lunar Launch, and Echo Reflector. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be fun, I hope. I definitely do hope it's gonna be enjoyable. But yeah, last episode of Classic One, are you all excited? Because I know for sure I am. I'm definitely in a position where I'm definitely happy to be basically at the end of things. But yeah, before we get into things, obviously, yeah, Mii Gunner, here they are, going in at 7.0. Yeah, as per usual, with all the other Mii fighters, in order to unlock the Gunner, you had to basically create the fighter using one of the Miis that's available on your system, on your 3DS or on your Wii U. What do I want to go for? I guess I'll go for this one. Go for Castle Siege. But the Mii Gunner works quite differently compared to the other two. Primarily just because, again, you know, the other two are primarily melee-based fighters, where this one is a lot more based on projectiles and just like keeping your distance from opponents. That's what you really want. The Gunner does have some melee usability, kind of, but not exactly. It's gonna be, again, primarily a fully ranged fighter. What happened? Man, I couldn't even speak. I got put into such a large amount of end-lag there. Stop. Oh, brother, can I live? Oh my goodness, it was the first battle of today's episode, and I'm like already on my what is it, at death's door? Is that the expression? Yeah, I'm struggling right now. Falco, relax, buddy. I don't like a Falcon Punch. Hold up, watch this. That was low IQ. Wait, what happened to Falcon? Did he get hit by the explosion? I think he did. Get out of here. Brother in Christ. Oh my goodness, what a first match. We're getting ourselves into a crazy episode. That's all I can say. Crazy episodes. I don't know what else to really talk about. I mean, it's Mii Gunner. Yeah, that's the character. I don't want to go for this. Plus, there's no reward. You don't get nothing. I'd rather go for this one. It's a stage I also hate, but like at least I get something out of it if I get rid of Game & Watch. But yeah, the Gunner is going to be primarily projectile based, and yeah, that's what you want to really rely on. Trying to really keep your distance from opponents, so you can like really use that playstyle to the Mii Gunner playstyle to your advantage. Damn Game & Watch, I feel like he's doing a lot more to me than he should be. Hold up. He healed! Oh, come on. Really? I hit no one? What about this? There we go. That's good, that's good. I need to really, it's tough to utilize Mii Gunner sometimes. I know how to use the character, but it's not easy. It's not a character I'm super well versed in, you know. It's not a character that I could be like, yeah, I can do well with this character. There we go. Oh, that should have hit. I'm surprised that it didn't. Oh, I knew it. There we go, keep him away, wide, stop. What do I even have? It's Reflector, right? Ooh, it's Reflector. That could be useful. Hold up. Damn, he doesn't want to shoot me. There we go. There we go, nice, that didn't kill, sadly. Oh, come on, get him, okay. He did send out Girahim, which, you know, scares the heck out of me. Oh, that scares me. Please, stop. Oh, please stop. You know what, I'll take it. It's not my KO, but it still keeps me in a safe position. Man, what an episode so far. What, Smash counter, I like that one a lot. Okay, let's go into the specifics of Mii Gunner. We've been babbling too much already. So for the Mii Gunner, it is the slowest runner of the 3 Miis. Its jump height is between Sword Fighter and Brawler, has an average walking speed and gravity, and slightly above average airspeed and air acceleration. Has a below average falling speed, attack speed is equal to the Brawlers, but power is equal to Sword Fighters, has the best range among all Mii fighters, and can also wall jump like the Brawler. So yeah, for a projectile game, which is going to be obviously the main strength of the Gunner, the Gunner has a very strong zoning toolkit with multiple projectiles. The laser blaze is a fast projectile, has low damage shots like Fox's laser. So very similar to that. Get that peach, nice. I just realized Zelda died, so that, I'm not complaining. Grenade launch can cover many angles, can edge guard, explodes after delay with multi-hit explosion. Flame pillar can block projectiles and controls ledge. Bomb drop is a trap / edge guard tool, also has KO power. Echo reflector can reflect projectiles. Absorbing vortex can also absorb projectiles and heals. Very strong character at creating space and setting frame traps for damage. So very, very solid overall. I'll try it. I'll see how it goes with me. 7-player, probably 8-player. But other specials in recovery. The lunar launch is a good one for a strong vertical recovery. Cannon uppercut is a weaker recovery distance, but KO power and meteor smash potential to it. Arm rocket is one that has horizontal recovery option, but just deals no damage. So generally pretty strong recovery options, but most of them are they're vertical, right? Okay, let's concentrate for a second here, because this is a 7-player match, and I don't feel comfortable enough. Also, I'm just realizing the flame pillar is actually very similar to Robin's arc fire. I kind of just made that connection. I don't know why it took so long for me to really make it, but I did. Careful. There goes Robin. I don't know who has the rewards. I think I was gonna say DDD, but that was from another match. Boom! Damn it, Kirby! I blame you for that. Okay, this range actually works really well. There goes Zero Suit. Hold up. Rolling. Oh, no way. I'm mad. Careful. Fall down. Damn it, not like that. Oh, okay, for some reason I thought Zero Suit was still alive, but that's just Metal Luigi. I don't know why I made the comparison like that, but I did. Okay, there's two only gone. That should be... Damn it, Samus! Oh my gosh. I just realized it's Mario, not even Luigi. Man, I'm making like so many character mistakes. Can I forward smash? Okay, there we go. Wow, he actually lived that. Okay, nice. Kirby's gone. Just these two. No way you killed my metal. Get out of here. Come on, Samus. It's time for you to lose a life. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm pissed that she got that kill. And so no rewards for me, sadly, for the character. I mean, I got a little bit, but it could have been better. As for melee and general attacks, though, has excellent range on non-special moves, forward smash and up air, outrange even Shulk's equivalents with high knockback. The forward air acts like a projectile and alters momentum, similar to Mewtwo's Shadow Ball. Close range moves do come out quickly with good knockback, but often high end lag. Some strong KO moves being the up and down smashes, up and down tilts, and also the back and down aerials, but overall has a weak grab game. The throws deal very little damage and also lack KO power. So that's one of the biggest problems with Mii Gunner's grounded stuff. Damn, okay, hold up. There we go. I feel like I'm having, it's just probably just me just being bad at the game, but I feel like I'm having some difficulty on occasion just going for, why cure him? Why? Just going for like smash attack sometimes. Like I feel like I want to go for one, but then it ends up like forcing me into, there we go. It ends up forcing me into a, get out of here, Yoshi. I'm scared. It ends up forcing me into a forward tilt, and I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. What was he thinking? Man's got me with the smart bomb. I'm like, okay, respect. But then he just launched himself right into it. You know what? I'm not complaining though. Give me that Pokeball. Boom, hit that. Starmie, it could be useful. Hold up. Up tilt? Up tilt? Nope, no up tilt for me, I guess. Hold up, be careful. I can do stuff. Get out of here, Yoshi. Damn, you saw that spot dodge? That was crazy. Okay. Okay. You can maybe stop air dodging all of my friggin' attacks, Yoshi. That'd be great. Can I get this? Or, you know, I'll take the KO. Oh, that's also fine for me. Absolutely fine with that. As for general playstyle, the Mii Gunner excels, obviously, at long-range zoning, forcing opponents to approach. Pretty effective at racking damage and then finishing foes off stage. Struggles against close range pressure due to having a low running speed, high end lag on some attacks, and also a poor out-of-shield options. As for general competitive standing, though, pretty strong long-range fighter, but the Gunner is heavily reliant on customs for variety and variability, or viability, I should say. Variety and viability, there we go. Obviously, the blanket ban on customs do severely hurt their metagame, and as a result, low popularity and weak tournament results. So yeah, just like the other two, you know, there's a ban on customs for competitive Smash 4, so the Mii Gunners got like nothing for like, you know, the majority of Smash 4's lifetime when it comes to like competitive playing, just because, you know, they couldn't even be used because they, you know, had to utilize custom moves. And on top of that, like, I think there were times where Mii Gunners or Mii fighters were available, but only limited to their standard special moves, right? So not even be able to change their special moves at all. Having to keep with the special ones, the ones that come by default, right? To some extent, they could be useful, could be a decent combination. But like, they are fighters that rely a lot on being able to switch up those custom moves and trying to get like the better or like the best option. Because some of these default moves are not exactly what you really want. So it does make them struggle a little bit sometimes. If they're limited to that. But yeah, I mean, that's the Mii Gunner. Not really much else to really say about the character. Fun character. I do like the Gunner the least out of the three fighters, but still a fun one on occasion to pull out. At the same time, though, it's like if I'm playing someone like the Gunner, I'd rather just play like Samus. If I'm being honest, I'd rather just play someone like Samus. Just a lot better of a character overall, and definitely a lot more viable of a character too. Plus, like, especially in Smash 4. With the Mii fighters being able to change their speed and weight depending on your Mii, as it's all dependent on the Mii itself, it makes that a little bit more difficult because you have to, like, if you want like the right Mii, you have to like create that right Mii. And then like with other characters, it's just like a lot more. Oh, that hit me, damn! A lot more consistent, I guess, if that makes any sense. Okay, yeah, I'm just realizing how slow the Mii Gunner is with like some attacks. Strong attacks though, like very strong attacks. It's just slow. It's just very freaking slow. I do like those sort of like, I don't know if I would say mid-range, but like long-range attacks. I guess like the forward smash, for example, is like one of my favorite ones to utilize. But also like the up aerial is really fun. Like those kinds of attacks are a lot of enjoyment to use, even if they have like a huge amount of end lag, like they have an insane amount of end lag to them. They're still really fun and very viable if you can get them pulled off in right scenarios. Let's see how this goes. Master Edges, the final time we're gonna be seeing you. Crazy. Oh, brother in Christ. Okay, we're living. Get that flame pillar going. We're chilling. Wait, Vortex. Yeah. Uh-oh. Do I live this? Boop. Live that. That does no damage, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of a shame. He's gonna do the small ones, I think. Okay, that's fine. Because watch this. You weren't expecting that, buddy boy. Oh, brother. That actually. Whoa, that worked. Okay, I'm definitely taking it. Uh-oh. Hold up. We live those. Uh-oh. I tried. I was thinking maybe the edges were close to dying, but I was wrong. Two. Okay. Yeet. Boom. That didn't kill? Oh my gosh. The edges took a long time to kill this time around. Okay, it's fine. Shadow, it's time to say goodbye. Bam. It's the last time we're gonna find a Shadow too, which is kind of crazy to think about. Spike. Oh, come on. I was so happy. I was like, watch this. It looks so cool. Can I hit you? Thank you. So you can hit with that special. Interesting. Brother, why are you just spamming your jab? Can you relax? Get out of here. Let me spike you. Damn it! Oh my gosh, I know I can do this. Back throw into brother, and oh my gosh, hold up. Can I want to end with a spike, but I know it's not gonna happen just because of my. Ugh! How? And now you kill me there. Okay, I have another life. It's fine. Do I just do this? You idiot! Oh my. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's time to just go. Where are you? Where? Damn, you're landing like crazy. Why am I getting my ass handed to me right now by this Mii? Hold up. That was actually pretty. Out of all the ways to kill, the second hit of my jab, that's pathetic. That's so freaking pathetic. Alright, we're here at the end. It's good to be here. Honestly, I'm done with Classic Mode at this point. Oh, it feels so good to be at the last freaking character. What a character ended on too. And 3DS, it was a nice end because it was Bayonetta we ended on, but here we're ending on Mii Gunner. It's interesting. One thing I probably did not mention at the very beginning of showing off Classic Mode. That didn't kill. But if you wait long enough for the core to just like stay, if you just let it stay, I think it's like maybe around 45 seconds or something, the core will start to explode, right? It will launch into the air and just send off insta-kill waves, kind of like Taboo from Brawl. So yeah, I never showed it off in Wii U, I did in 3DS, but yeah, just in case you guys were curious, or in case I just didn't talk about before. But there we have it, Mii Gunner, Classic Mode run through. You know, could have been a better run through for the last one, but overall I'm just happy to be done, and yeah. Okay, time for the credits as per usual, and of course, just like the other two, they're gonna have the exact same, the three of them are gonna have the exact same, ending credits picture, to view. So, you know, no versatility, or versatility, I guess, yeah. Nothing different there, but it's fine, you know, it doesn't really matter. Especially if they share the same, character selection spots, then I guess it kind of makes sense. I can't really fault, you know, the game for doing that, but it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I mean, like, that's Classic Mode, folks. Oh my gosh, it feels good to be here at the end. Now, I know a lot of you are probably like, okay, well, crazy good, you know, you've done all this already, you did all 3DS, literally everything at 3DS, right, and you finally finished Classic Mode, in Wii U. We're like, what, this is like episode 238, I want to say, so yeah, you know, it's a bit of a lengthy Let's Play, but I will be saying it is far from over because there's still a lot left to do, a lot left to take care of here in the Wii U version. I mean, hey, if you guys are excited for more Smash, I mean, hey, I hope you stick around because I'm excited to do some more. I'm just personally glad to be done with Classic Mode. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm sick of this game and whatnot. It's just Classic Mode. You know, it's a lot. It is a lot going through all of this and talking about every character in like two. Like a very specific degree, but like, you know, being here at the end of Classic Mode, it's a very bittersweet moment for sure, and it just feels good. It feels good to get an entire mode done, you know, especially one that you've been spending a few months on at this point. I hope that other stuff is not going to be as long. Probably will be because we All-Star Mode and whatnot. But oh, I almost missed that one. Missed one of the others, but it's fine. I just feels good. 100% on the last one. Ah, what a time to be alive. Anyways, check out the taunts of the Mii Gunner real quick. We got the up taunt, got the side taunt, and the down taunt. That's pretty cool, you know. Very similar to Samus, but again, has their own spin on it. Okay, well there we have it. Now, as per usual, you know, we saw earlier that once we completed Sonic's run through, that's where we got all of the challenges being like, hey, completed Classic with every single fighter or whatever, as the DLC fighters and the Mii fighters do not count towards any of those challenges. So yeah, and no matter what challenge, I'm pretty sure there is not a single challenge in the game that involves utilizing either the DLC fighters or any of the 3 Mii fighters. So in case you guys are curious, just keep that in mind. It's only everyone, and the base roster from Mario all the way down to Sonic. So yeah. Anyways, speaking of Mii Fighter though, Mii Gunner, let's check out the moveset. So of course, starting off with the final smash, this is Full Blast. So yeah, pretty interesting one, very similar to Samus's Zero Laser final smash. Pretty simple, just like Gunner shooting a strong laser with 2 small laser cannons firing smaller lasers, and it can also be angled, so you can definitely angle the move quite a lot and trap your opponent, and it, you know, a solid 46% I'm pretty sure it did, as well as being able to kill, honestly, depending on the opponent's position, but it can KO, absolutely. So not a bad final smash, I think definitely better than Sword Fighters, maybe not as good as the Brawlers in my opinion. But going into these special moves, of course, we're just going to be looking at the base default special moves, so just keep that in mind. We're starting with the neutral special, which is the Charge Blast. Again, functions exactly like Samus's Charge Shot, a chargeable attack, chargeable energy projectile that you can change the charge amount. You can just spam it to release these smaller hits or fully charge it to release a much bigger, more powerful blast. And that's basically about it. Nothing too crazy. I think it's a little bit weaker than Samus's version, but again, just functions the exact same as it in like other ways. But going to the side special, we have the Flame Pillar, very similar to Robin's Arc Fire, and also kind of like Ness's PK Fire, as the Mii Gunner fires an energy a flame projectile down into the ground at a diagonal direction that erupts into a pillar of flame that lingers for a few minutes. Now the flame itself can do some damage, but if you hit the opponent with the actual projectile, it does more of like a PK Fire, like a Lucas PK Fire kind of one strong hit. But going into the up special, we have the Lunar Launch. Does a little bit of damage, only like a 7% at the, like basically the launch of it. You can also do it in the air for some damage there. Just basically a simple one, releases an explosion that launches the Mii Gunner into the air. Nothing really crazy. Can be decent for edge guarding, or at least like keeping your opponent away, as it does some damage, but it's more for like recovery purposes. And then finally the down special, which is the Echo Reflector. Just works as a reflector similar to Fox's reflector, just, you know, reflection and projectile that is as shots at the Mii Gunner. Does 2% for the actual activation. You gotta be very close, but it does some damage for the activation, and then 1.4 times damage of any reflected projectile. So yeah, that's Mii Gunner. Definitely takes a lot of inspiration from a lot of different fighters. Takes some Samus inspiration, some Robin, Ness inspiration, some Fox inspiration. So a lot of the moves are based off of different fighters' moves and like properties. So I think it's pretty cool, you know, taking little bits and pieces, making like a whole like jumble of a character. I don't know. But let's check out our Mii Gunner trophy. A Mii sporting a blaster arm. This fighter is a great choice for those who prefer to fight the battle from a distance. The Mii Gunner has a lot of special projectile moves available, so pick your favorites and use them when needed. Don't forget about standard and smash attacks. And the game we have, of course, is Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, as per usual, for the Wii U, just like the other 2 fighters. So yeah, that's the Gunner, and that is our last episode of Classic Mode. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the next one, we will be starting up a brand new mode. We're going to be going into All-Star mode, which I'm quite excited about. So stay tuned for that one. Yeah, you know, it feels good to be done with this, but now it's time for another. So we'll see how this one goes, and I hope you guys are excited as I am. So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch and all of the other channels, are of course down in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Pop-Tarts out.